maybe.
Starting the stream. I have started that stream. This is my stream. Thanks, folks. Welcome to Rodinia. Spinning things up, checking some audio, checking for dragons, checking for bad guys, checking for super spirits. You never know.
Dungeons as well?
Dungeons. Dungeons that are real dungeons and not anything else.
Yes.
Yeah, I put you guys through a lot. But that's all right. Audio's good. I'll minimize that. And then I'll pull up my handy dandy recap.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, and welcome back, everyone, for another session of Rodinia, where revenge is served ice cold, and the child ghosts and large hummingbirds are served even colder. I'll be your host, TwoHands, and before we begin our grand adventure, whom do I have the pleasure of playing with this fine evening?
Hello everyone, I go by Aludriea Luna. I will be playing Anvizal Erlenor this fine evening. Local tired guy, and I don't know, husbando. Let's go.
Legend.
I'm Joe. I will be playing Bori Krios, the constantly straining, constantly maintaining. Maybe he'll live, maybe he'll cast another power and off himself, who knows?
Brother is stressed.
He really is.
Yeah, that also stresses me out. Hello everyone, I am Sharkbait. And I will be playing Echo, the Feyblood Ranger tonight, who is still alive and still kicking. Thank you very much.
Brother is stressed and stinky.
Very stinky.
Ah, yes. Well, this session kicked off with the Stormcrows knee-deep in frosty trouble. Echo, Bori, and Anvizal, alongside Calcut and their hobgoblin entourage, faced down the intimidating Prince of Frost and Darkness. The party's maneuverability bolstered by the session's real MVP, a ladder. Now, forever immortalized. Some even boast it maintains a kill count higher than most villains. The players debated the ladder's true threat level and its absolute aura if it was ever put on display in Calgully. The family heads possibly saying things like, "We live in an armory, and yet this ladder is still the deadliest thing here! Don't touch it!" And then the hailstorm came. A fearsome display of power, casually eliminating half of the hobgoblin army. The party ruefully joked, "Why pass a saving throw when you can just pass away?" As the storm eagerly complied. Oh, yes. Mogra was told to go hide and to try not to die, but moments before the dreaded hailstorm. Orin warmed his buns near the uncomfortably growing magical bonfire below the battlefield. Will it ever stop? We don't know. Has Anvizal lost control of his creation? Either way, he was safe from the hail. Adding to the chaos was Pascal, a cheerfully childlike ghost who innocently wandered onto the battlefield just in time to be inexorably sucked into the vortex, obliterated by hailstones, and vanish in an amusingly tragic poof. Pascal's brief cameo served as an oddly fitting reminder that in Rodinia, not even ghosts are safe from the whims of the weather. Tragedy struck when Bori's beloved Vesperwing became an unexpected casualty of the prince's devastating, howling blizzard. The majestic hummingbird motorcycle was instantly transformed into Rodinia's priciest ice sculpture. Several brave hobgoblin priests fell alongside it, prompting a solemn moment as the Stormcrows quietly vowed always to remember proper parking protocol outside future blizzard zones. Anvizal avoided a casual 82 cold damage by using his inspiration point to re-roll, preventing a character re-roll in the process.
Yes, I did.
The human wizard, Anvizal, continually aiming for Lichdom, but ironically still saving the living, summoned a horde of cool-ass spectral hobgoblins into an undead rugby scrum to wrestle the prince back into Calcutt's magical ceiling circle. The resulting chaos was both epic and hilariously unstable, especially when a natural one on both sides resulted in several ghostly minions spontaneously exploding. Anvizal saying things like, "I didn't raise you from the dead to explode, but honestly points for enthusiasm." He remarked dryly in that Anvizal way. During this battle, Echo had a particularly memorable moment when he was struck by lightning and nearly lost concentration on his Spirit Guardian's spell. In a dramatic twist, Echo was peer pressured into using his Blessing of the Azure Scale, gaining temporary hit points, advantage on saving throws, and causing an explosion of blinding bright light. This blinded nearly everyone around, including the fearsome Prince of Frost and Darkness, who definitely wasn't ready for the paparazzi. Echo commented afterward that he was indeed shining bright like a diamond. Rihanna, don't sue me. Truly a key turning point in the battle. Anvizal activated his mage mech armor during the chaos of the battle, dramatically extending protective rune shields around himself and Calcutt. Bracing firmly, he stood as a barrier against any threats that could disrupt Calcutt's crucial ritual. Despite limitations on protecting against direct magical attacks, his intent was clear. Yeah, and lightning. He was ready to intercept physical threats at all cost, even humorously apologizing to the rest in advance for not being able to react as fully, to ensure Calcutt's concentration so that it wouldn't be broken. This session featured an intense tug-of-war between the Mind Witch, Jammin, and Baptiste Scanaleon as they tried valiantly to hold back the relentless advance of the Prince of Frost and Darkness. The Baptiste, whose fiery aura started strong, gradually dimmed under the prince's chilling assault, his flames shifting ominously to blue as the ice overtook him. Jammin, meanwhile, struggled fiercely, grappling the prince's sword arm with determination, only to watch in disbelief as the prince casually swapped hands and hit him so hard he flew off the cliff. Bori reacted, catching him in time and repelling him back into the fight for a desperate counterattack. He knew that if the beefy Mind Witch was launched from the cliff, they may very well lose this fight. The two fought valiantly alongside replenishing ranks of shadow soldiers, passing advantage back and forth in their desperate effort to slow the prince's march. But lightning struck, hail fell, and Iwi fell too. The session ended in a climax, with Calcutt channeling generations of ancestral magic to perform the sealing ritual. The final step remained. Will the Stormcrows emerge victorious? We resume in session 33. Victory costs. Oh, it's cost like money or in-game currency. I don't know. Make sure we're good to go, and we'll go back to the icy place. To the icy place. To the icy place. Ah, yes, the humble scrum.
Scrumble.
Scrumble. All right.
I
So
really like that word.
like that what?
I like that word. I just thought you should know.
Bro.
That's a good one.
Thank you. Scrum is a good time. Let's start off. Well, we resume. It's turn 9 in combat. It is towards the end of turn 9. The Prince of Frost and Darkness is up. He has several rolls he needs to make. The Prince of Darkness is currently buried under the avalanche that he caused with his snow damage. The escape DC is an acrobatics DC 15. And he is also blinded this turn as well.
Yep.
Where am I? I was going to do something. Oh yeah, D6s. Is someone willing to post the blessing of the Azure scale in the chat? Because I'll need to reference it for some stuff probably. Ethereal duality. Does it recharge? 2. No, he is not Ghost Boy this turn. Howling Blizzard. Does it recharge? No. Soul Rend. Does it recharge? No. Ooh, boys. Boys and girls. Those are some good rolls.
Mhm.
Thank you. Okay, so until the end of their next turn, which is this turn, so blind. He's buried. He's blind. He's going to see if he can get out. Get out, get up. Claw through this snow. And find whoever is protecting Yui and casting this magic. Excuse me. I do believe he has disadvantage on this throw because he's blinded. I think he's got disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. I'm just going to... Okay. Oh!
Well then.
2024.
Are you joking?
He's back by popular demand.
Why is he so dexterous?
He's ghost? I don't know.
He's such a big boy.
He is a big boy.
He's
He does.
big.
Wow,
He's a big
that is
boy.
actually that's a lot of decks.
That's a lot of decks.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay, we
That's,
forgive you.
It's not his strongest save.
What do you
So true, bestie.
say?
Okay. So he's up, but he can't see. So he'll lash out at whoever's around.
There's plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real question is, who does he hit? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 boys being legends, and 2 other boys who are legends. So 1 through 8 is going to be these shadows. And can you remind me what shadows these are, Alu? What type of soldiers?
Yeah, these are. Give me half a second. They're called shrouds.
Okay.
They're
thank you.
basically baby shadows. But if they eat people, they can become real shadows.
Love it.
He doesn't count though, because I'm pretty sure he's not living or corporeal most of the time.
He is an interesting entity.
He's his own little buddy.
That there it is. If you hear me address him as any type of creature, you can really effectively ignore that unless that is actually lore revealed. Because I'll call him all kinds of stuff, but what the Prince of
That's
Frost
fair.
and Darkness actually is a plot thing, which we might uncover it. We might not. We'll find out. Anvisol, roll me a 1d10. Scanaleon is 9, and the Mind Witch is 10. Ooh!
I'm sorry.
How dare you hit my brother?
His section's unclear.
You
Roll
want
me
to roll
another
low,
one.
damn it.
Roll me another one, Anvisol.
I would have okay.
Can he
Listen.
go 10 for 10? Oh!
Damn it.
I don't know. Listen, this doesn't usually happen.
That's
Okay.
Like, he won't roll
Dude,
another
you
10.
don't roll max.
We literally only a 10% chance I didn't.
It was like, I hate that guy.
What is
You
Alex
did.
knowing? It's just business.
Yes, let's blame Anvizol for this hit. How
Oh
dare
yeah,
you,
seems
Anvizol.
legit. Oh my goodness.
Bro. Alright. Frozen Blade at disadvantage. Oh,
I got
1,
nothing there.
2.
Whoa!
Yeah, let me check some things. Hang on.
Good thing that that crit didn't hit.
He will. The Mind Witch will cast Shield, boosting his AC that's already currently boosted, and the first attack does not hit at a 25.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Have I already put telekinetic shield on him?
Pretty sure.
I don't think I have.
I don't.
Because
I'm not
still
aware
have
that you
my...
have, or else I would have wrote it down
Okay.
somewhere for myself. I could have forgot, but I don't remember that
Yeah.
being boosted. He's boosted himself,
Mm.
but I haven't spoiled how he's boosted. I've hinted at it, but no one's picked up on the hints yet.
If I had an additional +4, would it make that second attack miss?
It actually would, but
All right.
do you need to? Won't you die if you do something next?
No. So this is telekinetic shield. This is a class feature. This isn't a power.
Okay, sweet.
Visible armor. So yeah, I'll do that.
Dang, dude, brother's AC
+4.
right now is 29. Oh shit. Well, that means it hits.
Oh,
It's
that would hit
+4.
shit.
You can ignore. You can recall that because I stupidly answered yes that it would. Right now, his AC with shield is boosted to 25. So if you boosted it by 4, he would still be meeting the AC.
Yeah, it would be me.
He had an AC of 29 for half a second there.
That was cool.
We do not need that in our life, alright? Bro, he's not even wearing a shirt, and he's got the AC of adamantine.
Yeah. So, how this looked is that the sword just starts poking up through the powdered snow, and the Mind Witch starts doing some sweet, sick moves, doing some flips and some twists while he's holding his blade, dancing around these strikes. But unfortunately, as he went to go put his foot down to land, the sword came up and pushed through his foot. He would now make a strength saving throw.
Yo, if he gets launched again...
This
Wouldn't
time
he
it's
get
up in the
launched
air.
straight up?
Yes, he would.
Actually, I hope he does fail it, because that would be kind of sick.
Bro, he's going.
No.
Luckily, I don't think it's gonna hurt. He's falling into powdered snow, like literal feet of powdered snow.
Yes.
All right.
Do a flip!
He's gonna do a grand flip. Yeah. He's gonna. Fuck! He's already used his reaction. Yep. Okay.
Yes.
All right. He's taking that.
He also should take a little bit of damage from my spirit guardians.
Oh, dang. You're right.
Oh yeah, that's
Thank you
right.
for reminding me.
That's a throwback.
So
Can you
wisdom
roll your
save.
damage?
Yes, I will.
Do we have an airborne option? No, we don't. Dude, these icons suck.
That's a 10, but he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. He will wise.
My spell save DC is low, so as long as he is minimally wise. Yeah, he makes it, but that's
15.
okay. because he still takes 5 damage.
Nice.
Get it.
Get out of here.
You need all you can get. So your spirit guardians stab and rake at him again as he tries to shoo them away, acting annoyed, but they're doing more damage than the annoyance lets on. Roll me perception check. Echo. I'll give you
Okay, he
something
will
on
do.
natty.
Ooh.
Mm,
Is it
Yeah,
lower?
Dan Natty.
No?
It is lore.
Yeah, is it lore?
Is it a lore roll?
It is a lore roll.
Okay, it's my
Heavy breathing.
Oh, it's so
Oh,
close.
16.
Actually,
Over
looks
the
pretty
wind and the
cool.
howling, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary, but you feel like there was
okay.
something. So he's done his attacks. He has freed himself, but he doesn't really know where he's going yet.
Oh, yeah, he's still blind.
Yeah, he's blind and he doesn't really know where he's going to go. So for now, I think he's just going to stay there until his vision recedes, possibly right after his turn. All right. Bori Krios, It is-
Borikrios.
your turn.
That it is. What all cover is around where we're at now? Like, I know we have the bowl, but is there like a lip underneath the bowl, like the ruins where Bori would
Roll
be
me a
able to?
perception check, and we'll see how much cover
Alright.
you can see.
There it is.
With the 20,
actually,
you
I
can
have
see-
disadvantage on this.
Oh, okay, well,
14.
14's still not bad. You are near the edge of the let's call it the cliff edge, right? The edge of the circle. There is an iron rail that's small enough. It's got a crenellation. Mogra's actually hiding underneath this iron rail as it stands right now. That's where she was told to go hide. It's enough for a
Nice.
little bit of shelter if you cram in there, but not much more than that. There is not a lot up here because the whole area is cleared for the ritual. There's just the ruins. I can
Okay.
show you real quick to illustrate it, but you can only probably see up to like 30 feet in front of you with the storm.
Yeah.
Okay, this was map layer because Alu had the good idea.
Yeah.
Aw. GM layer. Okay, there.
Okay. All right. Force speed is halved.
So you're kind of on the edge there. So there is a little bit of cover since you're on the other side of the ring.
Okay. All right.
Iwi's kind of hanging off
Bori-
the edge right now. He's not like desperately dangling off the edge, but he's splayed out on let's say on the ring.
You said Iwi is currently like making death saves.
He is about to make his first death saving throw when we get to his turn at the top of the lineup.
Okay.
I can slap him with a cure wounds on my turn.
No.
Okay.
Wake up.
And give him a little wake up.
Yes. For a second there, I thought that was going somewhere very different.
No, that is literally my cat in the morning, though. Like slapping.
Bap, 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 bap.
Pep, pep, pep. All right. What we thinking, y'all? I can just make an attack with invisible force, but
Can he
there's not
clap
much more we
back
can do
when
at
he's
the moment.
blinded?
That's right. He can clap back. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you definitely don't want him to clap back, but can he do it? when
No,
he's blinded?
Or he'll get fucking creamed.
You guys are in
Yeah.
a bit of a pickle right now, right? Because he shoots back, but you know he's probably going to be going for Iwi as soon as he regains his senses, possibly at the end of your turn as a reaction.
Can we do something to like boost Calcut? Make sure she doesn't fail this next save.
She
Listen,
already
I'm
has
doing
advantage
everything I
because
can.
of Anvizal. He is helping in that regard and is had given up his reaction to do so. So
if you have
Or-
anything to speed Yui's departure, or anything to try and CC the Prince of Frost and Bad.
I mean, I can attempt to choke him, but there's a potentiality of getting strain. And if I get any more strain,
Don't do that.
Bori either dies or goes unconscious immediately.
No, don't do that.
Let's not do that. Then just go for like a basic attack.
Yeah.
If you
I
can.
could also shove
Give it a
Iwi into the alcove up underneath.
That's true. That's not a bad idea. Just give him some cover.
Would that murder him though because of the fall?
Fall?
no,
The
no.
alcove is up here.
Yeah.
Think
Oh.
like
Up
shoving
underneath
him
the-
behind the ring, basically, like out of direct line of fire.
That
Yeah.
might be good.
I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna move over to Iwi using bolster the Bori boost if I need the additional movement. But moving to him and then shuffling him up underneath into that little crevice, the little alcove, to give him some protection.
Interesting. Okay.
And
I don't think that would take your actual action. You're just like kind of shoving, like you're just shoving him like underneath this rail. Is there anything else that you want to do?
Can't risk taking or attacking him. I'm gonna move away from Iwi since he's up underneath the rail, and I'm gonna take the dodge action,
Nice.
and that's gonna be my go.
Okay.
Unless anybody else thinks that there might be something better that Bori can do.
I think that's good.
Is in this
Sounds
current
good to me.
moment, I don't see anything. Okay, that's what I'll do. Move him underneath the rail, move away, dodge action.
Nice.
Joe, roll me a Fate 20.
820. Okay.
On a 5 below, something happens.
2.
Sorry.
So, yeah.
Nice.
As you are shuffling Iwi, the stuffing him under this rail in the hopes that the Mind Witch can't get him, won't get him, can't see him, you see ting, and a sphere begin rolling away from you in the distance. Well, not in the distance, but you see the alpaca flower pop out of his sack as he's laying unconscious, and it rolls away from him during the process. So, with that happening, what do you do? It's still your turn. It's still your movement.
Still my turn. Just movement.
I mean, I guess no, not technically just movement. But I should have. I kind of got ahead of myself. I should have made that Fate 20 happen when you moved him into his alcove. You see the alpaca flower pop out of his sack and begins rolling away from him, and it's out in the open. It's exposed. So what do you do now?
Bori will then use invisible force. Assuming that this thing isn't more than 5 pounds.
No, it's not.
Bori's gonna pull it to him 30 feet if it's within 30 feet.
Yes, it is. Okay.
He'll pull it to him and then put it back in Iwi's bag.
Wait, I just realized. If he's drawn to this alpaca bloom instead of Yui, we could play hot potato
I love that idea.
without him literally dying.
I actually really
How many hit points you got? Because if he dies, then like he's not gonna be using the flowers, so we don't need to keep it in his bag.
That's true.
And you can
Shit.
take the dodge action. Which
Well,
might
I
be
just
good.
used the
One
action
double
to
digits.
call it to me.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Shit. Yeah, I'll shove Iwi. Keeping that, Bori's gonna hold on to it, and then Bori's gonna get behind the into cover.
I wish you the best. Seriously, let's potato this.
Because I got nothing after manipulating it, pulling it to me. I got nothing. I could run out in the open, but I got 15
not.
HP, 9 armor class.
Very interesting. This is very interesting. All right, so this is the moment that we might have to get into a little bit of spoiler lore.
Ooh.
But it's really just going to depend on a dice roll.
Oh no.
And the question is, which one?
Make Echo do this one.
Which one does
Oh, wait.
the Prince of Frost and Darkness want more, Iwi, or the Alpaca Bloom? Which one is he actually drawn to this whole time, Iwi,
Question.
or the Alpaca Bloom? I will allow a Fate 20. The DC is high. The DC is a 17 up that this plan works. Otherwise, something different happens for a very specific reason. So, who's rolling the d20?
Y'all know I can't roll above a 10, so it's gonna have to be.
But it's lower. Hold on.
It is lore related. That is true.
We also do have you, Aludriea, who's been rolling max the entire time.
True, but he's cursed those chances. That's
Mhm.
No.
who wants to roll it.
All right, I'll do it, but I don't want to hear no griping if I mess it up.
Okay.
All right, D20, let's go.
At 20.
7.
Ooh,
No.
Damn.
7. These last 2 weeks, as you have been traveling with Iwi, this character, and his version of the tale, he has always been chased by the Prince of Frost and Darkness. And he has attributed it to the fact that him and his wife, Silivana, have always been on the run from him, separating with the flower with the intent that they will find each other. And it was in this moment that you realized that the flower was not the Prince of Frost and Darkness' target.
Oh no. He's really just like, nah, I hate this guy.
And what happens next is that this creature, this prince, begins to walk again. The frigid step. Legendary action at the end of Bori's turn. As he descends out of the snow. And he moves towards Iwi.
Opportunity attacks.
It's a teleport, right?
It's a teleport? Oh no!
It's in the chat, yeah.
Is it a teleport?
It's a teleport.
Maybe it's not a teleport.
Dexterity checks. But that's a costly action for him. But I'll make them for Mind Bicho.
Oh, here I got my buddies.
I'm assuming Bori has to make one as well.
5, 6, 7, 4, 5.
Are you in that scrum, Bori?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, he's right next to Iwi.
It's
Or,
it's the space,
the space
he left.
Oh, the space he left. Okay, I read that wrong, sorry.
Oh, look at Bori, just natty in that bad boy.
Dang.
maybe.
Sheesh. So that would be 1 remote, 2 remote, 3 remote. Leaving 1. You keep going on.
Dang, Mind Witch.
We'll say you passed. So
We are not having it.
you go down to 4.
Dice are average, everybody. Dice are average. What's it going to be?
I'm saying average, but that's my vote. You two get votes.
They always say dice.
I think
You're so spicy.
Alu has
said
the preference here because they're his boys that are mostly caught here.
I'd say average.
All right.
Sorry, boys.
This 2, so this guy would be gone.
Average it
That guy-
is.
That guy got a
14.
nat 20, so he's sick. All
Well,
right.
which
Well, they're a little thin now.
yeah.
Oh, whoops. Maybe here.
Joe, Mind
Not
Witch is
bad.
not looking good, dude.
Mhm.
It's looking bad. Scanaleon is starting to be a little bloody. He's not bloody yet, but he's starting to look not too good. All right, so he's there. He can't attack or do anything yet, but he's there. We go to Mogra. Mogra sees the prince roll up to Iwi. Mogra is within. Mogra starts her turn inside the Prince
no.
of Darkness's radius.
Oh,
Oh
howdy.
no.
Mogra is luckily not impeded by dexterity saving throws while being prone, but man, I don't know how D&D didn't do something about that.
Mhm.
Like, maybe like a -2 would be like... I know they don't do the whole +2, -2 in 5e, but...
Mhm.
Sick roll.
Okay.
Let's just switch to Pathfinder. It'll be fine. Yeah, we'll learn a whole new system.
No! I don't want to learn a new system.
I guess it depends on the thing they're dex saving from, right? If it's like from a fireball, I guess you could go with the idea that like if they're prone, not hit as hard. Shrug.
Let's see. She doesn't have advantage, but that natty would have been cool. Yep. So the 14. All right. So she fails it. How much damage does she take? 10 cold damage. Dice, or I guess it probably doesn't matter. She has 5 HP. Well, there's a tech. Let's do dice. She might live. There's a chance she could live if we do dice.
You know, that's a
Roll
good
low.
point.
Roll low, please gods.
It's rolling. Oh, that's
That
one
was
more
Whoa.
HP than she has.
No.
No.
It's very
Oh, well.
technically close though, now I think about it.
That was very close. Well, you guys did put on the plot armor on her.
This is true. But did she choose to activate it?
Yeah, she
Wow.
fucking choose to activate.
Seriously, I'd be so upset if she died again.
Joe's like, you want to save
Uh-huh.
that for the next person? And we've kind of like paying it forward. You know, the last guy didn't use his. If you want to just
Yeah,
not use yours.
No.
Let me get the deets on this. I have it somewhere. Under magic items.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Raven card, chest plate. Once, when you fall unconscious, but are not killed outright, meaning like not insta-gibbed,
Just
yeah, you can choose to remain at 1 HP instead. It is called Raven's Vigilance. She uses it. There's definitely going to be a Fate 20 involved in here because she's using some Raven Queen magic. Okay, all right. Nobody explodes. We are going to put her back at 1 HP. And she, not being dead, is going to scramble away. She's going to take the disengage, and she's going to disengage herself 15 feet.
Understandable.
Because she is crawling and it's snowing. But is making her way over to you all. You see her coming towards you guys.
Crawl a little bit further north. Get out of the range, you dumbass.
Actually, let me do that. I wasn't intending to put her ending in the range, but thank you for... Let's just put her there.
There you go.
All right. Moger's looking at you, Anvizal, like, it's now or never. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's the Baptiste's turn. Yeah, he's in there. Shit. All right. He might be able to make this one. No, of course not. He had a +7 on that roll. Jesus. Lord and Savior. God damn it. All right, let's see. 3d6 cold damage.
Yeah.
Scanaleon takes another 10.
Should have worn some warmer socks. I don't know what to tell you. His little pinky toe. He's just like, ah.
He looks at you all, and he says, "It's now or never. She either passes this Arcana check, and we're ready, or we go down fighting." And he charges. Dude, he just charges this lad.
Whoa, let's go!
Yeah.
Let's give him some claws. The Fire Claw.
Fire claw coming from his burned off arm. Just
yeah. Boom, boom, baby. Oh no. Sorry.
Scanaleon, that was so cool. That was such a cool windup.
He's been trying really hard. He's lost limbs for this cause, guys.
Yes, he has.
No one can.
He's done his part.
Question his sacrifice. And then there was lightning.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Oh, give me a second.
Swear to God, if Mogra gets blasted.
You know what? If Mogra gets blasted, I'd actually laugh pretty hard.
It would just be like, dude, it's...
I couldn't not
She's gotta
laugh statistically.
It wouldn't even be statistically at this point. It'd just be like, that's really weird.
Sucks to suck, I guess. I don't know what god you pissed off, but...
Yeah.
Seems like
I'm not even trying to kill her either.
It's just really unfortunate fate.
Right.
Comically unfortunate fate. Oh my god.
Shrouds are 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Mogra's gonna be 4.
Well, 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Scanaleon 5.
Mind Witch is 20. Rolls
Yeah.
20 now.
Echo 6. Calcut 7. And it was all 8.
How would he?
Ulri's 9. Iwi's 10.
Little buddy.
Orin's 11. Oh, the fire is 12. Oh, wait, we need the Mind Witch. 13.
Oh, heck yeah, now
Lucky
we're
number
cooking.
13. All right,
I hope we
boy,
get
Iwi.
a 12. Or 13, honestly. That'd be pretty funny, too.
If the Mind Witch dies, aren't we all cooked? Like, for real, for real?
Yes.
Technically
Well,
speaking...
Calgully's just cooked.
Technically speaking,
Maybe.
the reinforcements haven't reached Calgully yet, so it'd just
true.
be a throng of Reavers, probably some in the caves, probably some in the wastelands, and we'd have our work cut out for us for the next 8 years. We'd have the whole plan laid out to unite everybody.
We must fight the Reavers! They emerge from the caves!
It'd be kind of nuts.
That would be crazy.
So we're not completely cooked, but at least a low simmer.
Yeah. All right. 1 through 13.
Sunday.
Who's rolling it? I think Sharkbait should roll this one.
Shark Bay, let's go.
Yeah.
What am I rolling? Oh god.
A D13.
Okay.
Suspense right now.
Ganaleon, no!
No.
You need him, guys. The fire only takes. But you guys aren't dead.
Mm-hmm.
Silver lining.
Well, that's unlucky. Oh my goodness gracious.
Like the best action, the worst action. I don't know which one it is.
You know, sometimes you're just struck by lightning in the middle of a freak blizzard out in the desert.
Strange. 48. Rip.
All right, buddy. Dex save that.
Yeah, he's got some decks.
Technically speaking, that's one less than average. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
13.
I'll take it.
Today.
Oh my god, thank you. Ah.
Mommy, Daddy, the bosses are fighting.
Why are mom and dad fighting? Oh my goodness.
Oh, classic.
I was
hope you
about
guys
to
are-
say, if you got straight up hit by lightning and went down, Echo, you're just over here, look, who do I heal?
I know. I only
Do I
have 2
hear-
left, guys. And it's only like 6 hit points. It's not even that good.
Oh, yeah.
How many more
Well-
Spirit Guardians do you have? Is that a 10-minute concentration spell, or is that a 3-time? I don't remember.
Let me check. It is concentration, so
I've only ever interacted with it once in D&D outside of this game.
Yeah.
it's concentration up to 10 minutes.
Beautiful. All right. Well, lightning. Nobody died from lightning this round. That's good. We are at round 10. Oh, we got to roll for the fire. All right. The DC is 30. Anvizal, can you roll a 30? First off, can you roll a 30?
Yeah.
I'm finally check.
Is it physically possible for you to roll a 30?
No.
Are you sure? Wow. Okay.
What
No,
are you
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I couldn't
Come on,
help it.
Abigail, those are rookie numbers.
Hold on, at least make it like a 28 or something.
What is your what is one below your highest number that you can roll?
28.
One below is a 28?
Yep, that's one below.
That's
the
the
max
DC.
I can roll. Let's
That's the
go.
DC. 28. So a natty or a 28 will keep this wildfire going. And if you make this save, this fire gets lore.
This fire is
It might not be
permanent.
lore you want, but it's getting lore.
That's great. All right, advantage on this. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Holy shit!
It's alive!
Need your effect.
Okay, that is literally insane. That's actually insane.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if it's lower I want. It's lower we get.
Damn right.
And Vazal comes out of this fight like, I never want to be cold again. I actually think I like the fire.
Ambazol's gonna be fireproof after this fight.
I'm gonna take a
Man.
stick out of this. It's just an ever-burning torch.
We are going to do something cool with this fire, alright?
Holy crap. I can't believe I did that. Yeah, see, I rolled a nat 20. I physically couldn't get a 3.
You know what?
Thank you for allowing me to have any shot.
Dude, that was...
funny.
You know, you wouldn't have needed it, man. You would have still netted it either way, but, like, still, yeah.
Oh.
So, we're gonna do a fate roll because of this.
It's just down there like, man, that fire's really going.
Do a religion check, and we're gonna divide the number by 2.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Can do. Religion's going to be at 19.
Nice. I'll give
pretty
you a
solid.
10 on that. I'll give you a 10 on that. So, you feel your fire faltering, and
No!
you boost it, and you feel your magic passing through Baptiste Scanalion. You know, think of how gravity pulls things. Well, just his sheer presence and affinity for fire, as you're like trying to sustain your fire through the wind and through the hail, you can feel the pull of your magic just bending towards his gravitic presence as he gains 10 HP from your fire magic.
Yeah.
If it's all like,
Yeah.
did I just become religious? Holy crap.
Hands are all over here summoning the fire of Scanleon's god.
Yeah, Amazon's just like, so I made the first flame. We're bringing it back, boys.
This fire is gonna go somewhere in Calgary.
I can't wait. It's gonna be so good and so bad. Oh my gosh. Well,
It's
thank you for that,
Iwi's
GM.
turn. Yeah,
I
it
can't
was
wait
fun.
to see what you do with it.
It's gonna be wild. It's
Oh my goodness.
it's gonna be it's probably gained sentience in some way, shape, or form. Honestly.
Oh no.
It should become an NPC for sure.
Maybe I'll name him Calcifer. He'll be a little fire buddy.
That unironically sounds really cool.
I can't take credit for that. I think that's from Hal's Moving Castle, but still. I
It
love
is,
that
yeah.
little fire guy.
Dang, I need to watch that one still.
Oh, it's a good
It's
one.
a classic.
Alright,
Okay,
Iwi.
well.
Death saving throw. Death saving throw. We don't need no
Here
death saving
is
throw.
Saving throw, Yui. Saving
He
throw.
fails!
That's not saving Iwi.
No!
First save. Poopy.
Very.
No.
Oh, that was one step away from an instant stroke. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, still have one more to make, but yeah.
altered, reeling, a devastating blow.
Echo, it is your turn on the initiative lineup. Iwi
Alright, I'm
is
gonna
unconscious.
slap this fool.
My cat showed me this one.
I'm slapping him. I'm slapping him now.
Now we're cooking.
Take 2 points of healing, Iwi.
He's
All
no
right.
longer actively dying.
Get healed, nerd.
He's back and better than ever.
Hell yeah. Let's get him back on his feet. Question mark. Iwi just kind of blinks slowly, gasps, screams a little because he's been battered and beat and bludgeoned and stabbed, and frozen, and the protective flames that have been wreathed over his body that have kept away the frost from the prince are sputtering frantically. And Sharkbait, roll me a perception check since you are hovering over Iwi, actively tending to his wounds.
Can do. Would have been good, but it's a 7.
It's a 7, man. It just, there is
That's
a
a lot of
storm.
wounds.
That's a lot
Yeah.
of wounds. Too bad I'm
Man,
not
he
treating
looks
him.
Oh.
He looks bad.
He looked real bad. But yeah. Alright, it's the Mind Witch's turn. Curses. Oh. He has started his turn in the cold, in the suck.
No, not the bad suck.
Yeah, but it's a new turn, so that's good for him. I think we are at a lean-in point. Am I wrong? Am I right? Do you want him charging, backing up with Scanaleon, or ejecting himself, Joe, for the sake of his dwindling HP? Or do you want to make that call after he rolls his save?
After he rolls his save.
Okay. All right, he is making a strength saving throw. 14. He does not.
Brother,
he does not
no.
cut the mustard. Let's see how much damage he takes. 3d6
Oh,
gold. 10. He is going to, now that it's a new turn, it's going to use his reaction to half that.
Nice.
Shock absorption.
He just takes the cold damage and just backs up a little. Somehow that lessens it. I don't know. All right,
What do you guys
so
think? Tech.
he's hurting, dude. He
Understandable.
probably, if he gets hit by one solid attack that's an actual attack, he will go down and start making death saving throws. He could probably handle another AoE or another hail, but one more sword, he's down.
Yikes.
What do you guys think? I think you should back up.
Is there any way he can move the Mind Witch away from Iwi? Or sorry, not the Mind Witch, the PDF.
No. He doesn't have the same powers that Joe has.
Well, yeah, in that case, I agree.
Ooh, okay, that's spicy. Hold on.
Yeah, that's my vote. He moves out of the range of the thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he should attack or not because of reaction.
Probably
think?
not.
I
don't think so.
The fate of Calgully rests on him being alive. So
Yeah.
no.
Tell him back up. Back up. Take dodge action or any kind of defensive action.
what do you yell to him to try to dissuade him from charging on? You know what? You might not even have to. He would probably see Mogra backing up and probably would try to screen her and provide some cover. Make sure
Maybe
that she
even try
gets
to help her,
where
like,
you're. He could probably throw
yeah,
her, yeah, safely.
yeah,
Maybe not.
throw her
Isn't money.
or pick her up and take her farther. Like just
Actually,
walk with her like a like a
yeah,
briefcase.
that definitely
He does,
sounds more
he
in
does the
character
swoop.
for him. He's not a chicken, so like backing up for the players that makes sense. But he
Nice.
definitely wouldn't be like a
Back down
He is-
from a fight type of thing.
He is pride.
Mhm, yeah, he is pride.
Let's do that. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, cool. So he'll do that. He'll bring Mogra, who's reaching out for Calcut, and just carry her. An additional 15 feet, which puts her right next to Calcut, where she wanted to be. Oh, what was that? Okay. All right. Looking good, guys. Orin's turn. Orin's messed up. Echo, what's Orin doing? He's at the bottom of the ladder. You
He
think
needs
about
to
that.
stay
Michael's
put.
knocking at my door.
Bro needs to not go anywhere.
Mhm.
Bro is not feeling good.
So I do have an idea.
What is your idea?
So I've got two. One, I could reduce Yui, and then somebody could try and just pick him up. Just go.
I love that.
It'd be hilarious. And then another idea that I have is I could cast Darkness directly on the Prince of Frost and Darkness. Like, probably just cast on his sword, because we have identified that he goes based off of sight. It is sight. Well, because he was blind for a little bit there. So that could be another helpful step that we could take. That would give him disadvantage on most of the things that he's doing. And if him being attacked, his retaliation is based off of him needing to see the target, I'm not sure if that would work. Or he'd have disadvantage on it.
Or he might have magical dark vision.
My only thing is, I think Iwi's gonna die next turn again. So, unless there's someone to, like, pick him up right now, I love the idea of reduce. But I don't think there's anyone that's gonna be able to pick him up in time.
That's what I was thinking, is we don't have anybody that could necessarily lift. Like, I don't have the movement speed for that. My
mean-
little buddies could technically get in there and try and shuffle him away.
That would be amazing.
Could also cast
Literally
fly
daisy
on
chain.
myself, pick his ass up, and
You go after the
Fly
Prince
away.
of Frost and Darkness, though.
I know, but it's an
You
idea.
could pick up his corpse.
No!
Something I'll remind you guys, Calcut is up soon, and the Hobgoblin Warcasters are still
True.
coming up as well. If Calcut succeeds her Arcana saving throw, the storm will drop. And something out of combat, like a cutscene, will happen if she seals the rift. So that's something to consider.
Okay,
Right?
that's fair.
But the Prince of Frost and Darkness goes directly after Calcut.
Yep. Yes, he does.
It's really getting down to it.
I know. It's so nutty.
You guys are talking over some good ideas. It's going to be a very short 4 turns until the Prince of Frost and Darkness, and you don't really know which one is going to happen, if Calcut's going to succeed or if she's going to fail.
So true. Okay. What is Orin up to?
That's right. It is Orin's turn.
Yeah.
Orin needs to
go ahead.
Orin needs to not be hit anymore. I think he needs to remain at the mystical fire.
Okay.
Fair.
Do you want? How would you want him to try to contribute without being directly in the line of sight of the Prince of Frost and Darkness?
Does he have anything spicy that he can do where he can like hit?
He could right now probably.
Because he's not doing too hot, right?
He's not.
You know, you could technically try and have him Indiana Jones Yui with his whip.
That would be sick, but we're drawing the Prince of Frost and Darkness further away from the circle
Well,
in that case.
In theory, we should finish the spell by the time that he can act, right?
Exactly. You're
but
both
if we
right.
don't-
He could try to shoot up in the air, considering the storm, if the wind is consistent, and try to shoot the Prince of Frost and Darkness with some high shots. It would be risky, but he could try it. That would be, I think, what he could do in this scenario without, climbing up that ladder and shooting him directly.
He's your boy.
I am fearful for his life.
The attacks would be
Understandable.
at disadvantage, and then nat ones would be landing at either Baptiste or you.
If he climbed up the ladder,
Which he could do,
and he shot from the top,
he would
from
get sniped.
From a far distance.
Yep.
But he could.
Yep.
Okay.
He can do that.
I don't want him to get sniped, so we'll try from the bottom. I'll take that chance.
Okay. All right. These attacks are at disadvantage. They will pass through the storm and come back into the storm. So there is a chance that none of these go through. They are going to have the 90% roll applied to them. If you recall from
yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
But
The
they are
D10.
attacks, and he can do 3 of them with his bow, with your bow. Let's see what he can do. 1, 2, 3.
Oh fuck!
The nat
now we're
nat
cooking.
ones can still disappear. Just because it's a nat 1 doesn't mean it makes it through. But yeah, those are not going to hit, unfortunately.
That is foul.
I will make sure to see if that nat 1 makes it through. On a 10, it comes through. No, okay. The 17, the arrow comes through, and it plinks off of his armor. So close.
That's tough.
That is tough. But he hit him.
Oh, okay. He's doing such a good job. Good job down there.
Good job. Excuse me. Okay. And Vizal. Bro, you're here. The Prince of Darkness is a little bit farther away from you than before. His attention is being drawn to Iwi. You are covering Calcut. Your rune shields and your mage mech is active. What are you doing, brother?
Okay. Goodness golly. Gee. Let's see. All right. I could let's see if any of these little buddies can go grab. Let's see if they can grapple the prince quick here.
Okay.
Get him, boys.
Can you roll me their strength saving
I'll roll the
throws?
dex saves. Oh yeah.
Or-
Yeah, I got you.
It's Constitution. I'm sorry.
Okay. Bam, bam, bam. This one just outright perishes. Hear me out? Go with the average. Actually, hold on. What is it? 3d6?
Yes.
Let's be spicy. Why don't we go ahead and roll it?
Okay.
It's a situation where even if it goes catastrophically, it's not really going to impact, so I can only benefit from this, potentially.
I like it.
Okay, well, yeah, he would have died anyways.
Yes.
This one's round, though. He's fine. All right. So we got one left. What do I do with this guy? You know, why don't we just physically interpose him between him and Yui? Let's do that.
That's good. I like that.
Let me just do a get down, Mr. President, really quickly. I'll leave him there. And then for Anvizal, so I've got 3 options here. Again, I could try and make Yui small, I could try and blind the prince and everyone, or I could try and hit the prince with a web. I have no idea what would happen with a frozen web. It could be kind of spicy, and I just stick it like here.
What's the radius on the web?
Let me post it. It is a 20-foot cube. So I'd probably hit him with a, like, yeah. Oh my god, hold on.
Oh, that is big.
Hold on.
That's a 20-foot cube, my guy.
That's a 20-foot cube?
That's a 20-foot cube.
Sorry, I had no idea it was that big. That's really funny. Oh my goodness gracious. So much worse than I was expecting.
You would put it on everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to
Brother,
do.
we're all going nowhere. He might go somewhere, but we're going nowhere. He just like dodges it, and like everyone else is like. He just starts.
That would be the end right there.
Holy crap. Oh, I wouldn't even mean for it to be either. That would be really bad and really funny at the same time. In that case, how do you all feel about me casting darkness on him so everybody around is just black?
I feel like it would have an adverse effect to the rest of us and nothing to him. He is the Prince of Frost and Darkness after all. I feel like he's gonna have magical dark vision.
He would have to have true sight. Which if he had
Or
true
devil sight.
How's that? If he has true sight, he wouldn't have been blinded by the Asher scale.
Yeah, that's true.
This is true.
Maybe. I don't really know how true sight works, but
It would be really goddamn funny though if I only blinded teammates.
That would be funny for the plot.
Oh.
I'll tell you what. If you cast it, I'll tell you what vision he has.
Oh goodness.
If you shrink him, can your guy make a break for it with him?
You know, actually, I could probably have my guy try and toss him. That's a really good idea.
Like he hasn't taken has he taken an action yet? Your little shadow guy?
No,
he just interposed himself. That's all.
He's just interposed. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. That sounds way too funny to not try.
Yeah.
Let me check that I'm in range of Yui really quick here.
Honestly, he wouldn't make the spell. I mean the throw because he's unconscious. So.
You got it, Yui. All right, so I'm gonna have this guy discus throw Yui back towards us.
He's gonna make the throw. He'll fail the throw regardless. I just want to roll it to see what he gets.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm just waiting for like a natty something. Yeah. 10.
All right.
A very average 10.
Nice. And then we're gonna treat Yui like baggage, and I'm gonna have this little shroud boy try and discus toss him.
What is your shroud's strength?
Not good. He has a negative on it, but I could still try and roll.
What's his strength score?
Oh, actually, hold on. So his strength score is 4. D&D 5e
Hmm.
carrying capacity.
Yeah.
So it's 15, 30. Okay. Yui is, let me double check the
Small.
specifics of enlarge reduce. I know it affects how heavy they are. So yeah, he goes to small, which technically means that the shroud would have advantage with the size difference. Size by one category.
His weight is reduced to 1/8 of its normal.
So
It
how
might
much does
work.
Yui typically weigh?
Iwi's probably like $180.
$180. Okay.
So he's 18 pounds.
Yeah. So he's 18 pounds right now.
Or, well, roughly. I can't do math.
No, yeah, so with that, the shroud can lift, according to 5e's rules for carrying capacity, can lift about 60 pounds. So, can I have him
I'm thinking it's definitely going to be a lot favorable than if he was large. Iwi
normal
weighs
size?
22.5
He physically
pounds.
couldn't. Yeah, it's like he physically couldn't lift Yui if he was full weight. But with Yui being tiny now, he's bite-sized. He's bite-sized Yui.
He's bite-sized.
Yeah,
Iwi.
bite size for the prince's pleasure.
Stop!
No!
Shut up!
He could toss Iwi to the mind witch.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's true.
I'm thinking here.
And I've got one more idea. Actually, tossing him to the Mind Witch is not a bad idea at all. I have one last Hail Mary that I could do, GM. As he's throwing Yui, I could technically reaction Featherfall him, so he floats over to Mind Witch. So he just tosses him up.
Reaction what? Oh, feather? Wait, what?
Yeah, I could
Sorry.
reaction Featherfall, because it would make him... Technically, the prerequisites for using Featherfall is people are just falling.
Yeah, falling near you, right? Or
yeah, it's within like 60 feet or something, or like 120 feet. Let me double check. Featherfall, go! Yeah, it's within 60 feet. So if the shroud tossed a Yui, just went and tossed him, right? I could then reaction cast Featherfall and make him weightless. Just
if you want to, you definitely could. So, you would want to.
We are playing keep away, just not how we intended.
This guy, this ghoul, gas, whatever, shroud, it would be the equivalent of a child, like my 8-year-old, my 9-year-old, throwing a 20-pound something, 22-pound something. They could probably get it 20 feet.
Hey! Alright, listen, 20 feet is good enough.
If they roll an acrobatics check,
we
can have a range of 18 to 27, depending on the roll. Increments of 2.
I like that. That sounds pretty funny. All right, let's give it a go.
We're
Upgrades,
talking like
people.
give you like the southern spin discus,
yeah,
you know.
Here's a discus.
It's all in the technique.
All right, get it. 19.
Oh!
He throws him 28 feet. And he spins, and he spins, and he lets him go.
You know this guy was either a stone hammer or an iron claw in life. Let's go. So yeah,
and
he's
for a moment, Yui gained a fly speed. This is pretty great. I'm pretty happy. So you want to use the Featherfall and just like float and just...
I'm gonna drift him across as hard as I can.
This is a pretty good move.
Alright, so with the 19, can I have 25 feet? Because if so, I
with
can
the
get into
19, you got the full distance.
Let's go! Perfect, that's even better.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I give you that.
It's perfect!
Basically, Mind Witch is going to be able to catch him on his turn.
Oh, sublime. Alright.
He's like
Well,
right here.
I'm running real low on spells, guys. That's what I got for my turn.
I feel it.
Dude, that was a good turn. That was a really good turn.
That was something, yeah.
Hats
you.
off.
That was
I
awesome.
needed that.
You
Shark
moved
Bait,
him
I really appreciate
without
the idea.
moving him out. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Big brains all around. So you guys are working together
Let's
as a team.
go.
Good work, Shark
Let's
Bait.
go.
It's
All
almost
right.
like when we work together, we accomplish great things.
And I guess
Ooh.
technically, if I'm gonna be the protecto,
The real treasure was the what's
friends we
saying?
made along the
friends
way.
we made.
All right, Bori's gonna choose to fail psionic grenade. He's
What?
casting it on himself.
Wait. It's not your
I like-
turn. Silence.
Yeah, I like how there's just 2 boys left, and they're like, "What do we even do? Why are we still here?"
Help. Well, it's their turn, and yeah, they have been praying. They are going to keep praying. Some really cool stuff could happen if they could just roll well, but they haven't. So we're gonna try again.
Roll well. I believe in the name of love.
Wow. Hey!
Yeah, one of them believes. That other one's just cold, wet, and wanting to go home.
Silly.
Tired.
The other
one
one's
turned. I
intern.
smell of cesium.
Right. Who's near Iwi? Anvizol, you're near Iwi.
Yeah.
But the storm is still up. It's been wild that these guys have not rolled over a 20 this whole fight. Even wilder that you guys remembered to bring them. Alu, I'm going to send you something because you're the only in-game character that can see this right now.
Oh, okay. Here for it.
Well, in-game player, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get you.
Where are you? Where do you live? You are living in my chat. I will send you things.
I'm living in your chat. It's cozy here. It's warm.
That's Ely right now.
This one's just like... Yeah, I need to... Guys, I think I'm having a coming to God moment. I just don't know which God yet.
Oh?
Or do you? All right, it's Calcut's turn. The hobgoblin priests are just like, ooh, and you can finally start see magic just brimming around them and heading towards the direction of the circle. And now we get to Calcut. It's time for her to make her save. She's got advantage on it. Atlu's been supporting her like a champion.
Gave you everything.
Let me check. I think the DC was 14, but I need to look that up.
Right.
Does that sound right? That's what I think I've been doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just
Can
high
she-
enough to make me pucker a bit. So I'd have to be nerve-wracking.
All right. Arcana. DC 14. Does the storm
roll it one at a time?
fail? Okay, I can roll it one at a time. Hang on.
Just to freak us out.
First roll.
Come on.
12.
No. Okay, no. This is no. Okay.
I'm so glad I asked you to roll. Kelka, come on. Come on.
Second roll.
Kelka, please.
12! No!
I'm sorry. Are you kidding me?
Kelka, you literally just had to roll. You even have to roll average. You even have to roll a 10.
This is gonna be so bad for the tour.
Kelka.
All right, guys. Well, I'll double check, make sure she doesn't have anything spoofy.
Yeah, any chance she's got a little inspiration hidden in her back pocket or something like that?
Oh, goodness.
She did a lot of training over there in the Feywild. Maybe she picked something up, like a special little rock that gives her an extra reroll on something.
That's rough.
She has something for you guys, but not for her. Ooh. Bummer. Well, the storm continues. The storm.
All right, we to buy
continues.
one more turn again.
Right, which we can do, and we're capable of it.
Oh my God, Calcat, please. I can't believe you rolled 2 7s. What in the goddamn fuck?
That was a little silly.
Ah!
All right. It's the prince's turn. A lot of people,
Yes,
a lot of
it
people
is.
are in the aura, but that we'll do that later.
Oh,
The
no.
prince. Yui just floated by him.
Yep. Yes, he did.
I mean, Iwi's. Joe, bait 20. 17 up. He's coming for you.
Oh, heck.
Bring it, bitch. Damn
Not
it.
coming for you.
Damn it.
Damn. You're on that Calcut frequency.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Ethereal. No.
Thank goodness. Ooh,
Howling Blizzard. No. Soul Rend.
that's good.
Yes.
Yikes.
I don't like that.
This is so bad for us.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
true, Betsy.
he's been waiting a lot of turns for that to come back. He's gonna try to use it on Eevee.
Yep. Yes, he is.
So he floats 10 feet over.
Can we try and bap him?
Yeah, I mean anyone who that's a attack of opportunity from Echo, from your shadow. Let me see where he was.
It's just the three of us. Just the three of us. We could make it if you tried.
I can't believe it.
5 is not it.
Calcut did not clutch that last
two.
one.
Yep.
He's trying real hard, okay?
2 7.
Fire Claw!
Wow. Actually, that's, solid.
Actually, really good.
That was fantastic. Decent.
Trying to hit this guy.
Do we think this guy takes acid damage?
Dude,
Yeah,
everybody
almost
takes
certainly.
acid damage in D&D.
If you're made of material that, like...
Except for,
gonna
like, an
slap
acid method.
Okay, yeah. You're right.
But,
Well,
dude,
like
acid is king.
Yeah,
I like
great.
that Echo has so many like touching spells because it's really like he just has so much like residue on his hands from from multiple things and he's like, yes, this one has the Neosporin on it that I had like 3 weeks healing. This
No.
one, yeah, that's acid. Here, take.
That's the stinky.
Oh.
Yeah. You've got, like, one of those, the things that the painters use that have the different paints on them. The swatch.
A palette.
You have a swatch on, like, but it's a swatch of filth and grime, and each one of his different your buddies, you know. This is the Neosporin swatch.
Oh my goodness gracious.
A freaking
Cutting the
That's
mustard.
not it, coach.
But it would have been cool.
It would have been really cool.
All right. So Scanleon got a piece of him. As he was walking by, totally focused on Iwi.
Nice.
The small child that is Iwi. The babe. What is he gonna do here? Give me a second. Let me just double check the rules on being small. Can you post enlarge reduce for me again? I want to see if that
Sure.
gives him
I got you.
anything I need to Oh, you already did. I'm sorry. I'm reading it now. Reduce.
Basically,
Disadvantage on
he's
strength
small.
checks and strength saving throws.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
He is the baby.
Well, luckily the save is a wisdom saving throw.
That's
All right.
a lot.
Yep.
That's too much damage for Iwi. I'm
That
observing
one, bro,
back
just
to
takes 90 damage and just gets sucked into another dimension. Just
Yeah. Let me find where Iwi went because everybody's on top of each other.
He's
that's the
underneath
point.
the symbol.
Yeah.
Oh, you can move the symbol to the map layer.
I'm about to send it. Yeah, good call.
Just
Good call.
make sure to, yeah, there you go. Beautiful.
All right. Iwi, you are going to roll an incredible roll, a roll that you've never rolled before. Do you have
Iwi,
anything that
Can
will
you
help
physically
you with this
pass
roll?
this? No.
He could. I mean, if he can add it, he could. I think.
That's
I
true.
hope. He has a +4 to his whizzies.
Oh, dang. All right.
Moment of truth, everybody. 13. Not looking good, guys.
Bori
Yui.
can bolster his ego.
What does Bolster Ego do?
Advantage on the roll, so he rolls another time.
Giving them
Okay.
But Bori needs to make a straight manifestation roll because this is not a telekinesis power.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
If Bori rolls a 2 or a 1, Bori gains strain. He will not be able
Pass
to.
out.
Either A, he's going to pass out, or B, he's going to die.
hmm.
One of the two.
I vote for pass
Pass out, power doesn't take effect. Bori dies, power takes effect.
I don't know if we're going that
Still vote
hard.
for pass out. Sorry,
So-
I like Iwi, but
This is a good
we want Bori to
conversation
do
to
it?
have.
Do we
I'm
want
gonna
Bori
go
to
to the
do it?
bathroom for a second. Why don't you guys talk through the pros and cons of what you guys want to do for Iwi? How hard do you want to fight? How it works in the context of getting through the next turn? You know, all that stuff. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
And maybe we should take a break proper at the end of this turn.
Alrighty.
So,
What do we think?
I mean,
Because
I
this
mean,
only really
bad
allows
would-
him one.
sorry, go ahead.
This really only allows him to roll one more time, so it could be another Calcut situation where he's just going to roll the same damn thing again.
oh my gosh. So here's the thing. Here's my vote. I don't think you should use it because it would potentially take you out of the fight.
Mhm.
And the likelihood of Yui actually passing a DC 19 Wisdom save is so infinitesimally small. Additionally,
Yeah.
it's probably not going to matter because I don't think 45 is double Yui's natural hit points. He's taken a hit before, and he didn't outright just die. So I don't think we have to worry about him auto dying. He's going to
Yeah,
go down. Additionally, I'm pretty sure the prince has more attacks. So you would potentially be knocking yourself out and having Yui go out of the fight.
The only thing I'm a little concerned about is the soul being tethered to the prince for a minute.
Yes. Yes.
But
I don't think that matters because it would just give him disadvantage on saving throws against the prince's abilities, which the prince has just been railing him in a corner anyways. So
that's true.
I genuinely
Okay,
do
that's
not think
fair.
it would
Yeah.
change the outcome.
That is fair. Yeah, you should
Let-
live.
Let me share some deets to support the discussion. Iwi has 40 hit points. That is his
Okay.
max hit points. I usually don't say that stuff, but I would be willing to do either the roll or the average, but the average is more than his total hit points. So there is a chance that this attack could insta-give him, or there's a chance that it would automatically insta-give him. So just wanted to share that insight with you guys.
I just don't think he's gonna pass.
No, I don't think you should use that ability.
And
Unfortunately,
Bori can do other cool stuff that we don't want. We don't want him out of the fight yet.
Because after the prince goes, this would be his one attack for this round. He can do the soul rend, or he can do his other stuff. It would be Bori,
Yui.
and then Mogra, and then the
Salute.
Baptiste, and then we're back at the top of the lineup with some lightning.
Oh,
And
God.
then Ubi, Echo, Mind Witch,
Lightning.
Orin.
Holy crap! The lightning. You're right.
Storm's still up.
Oh, Amazon should just physically go walk his ass over to the rest of these bodies. There's still a couple just like, rise, my children.
Right.
We need lightning rods. Desperately. Oh my
lightning.
Holy heck. This fire. I like how the fire's just gotten progressively more, like, just bigger and more
It's just
menacing.
getting bigger.
It's so good.
What's it gonna be, Bori? What do you want to do? Do you want to risk it and hope that he passes, or do you want to let him go? And hope that he survives.
You need to learn how to let go.
The chances that he
Yeah,
that he lives, or not lives, but the chances that he
Passes.
doesn't outright die are higher than chances of him re-rolling and
I
passing.
know, right? I'm not. Listen. If it's also here, like, not to put somebody's life into statistics, but
Shit.
damn.
We turned into it.
All right.
But what does Joe want to do? What does Joe want to do?
that's true.
Don't try to save him, but I do understand what the other players are saying. Bori he won't cast Bolster Ego.
Okay. I assume you guys want me to roll the
Can
damage.
you just punch my door?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Yes, please. It'll be quite the surprise when I get back.
All right. Well, let's roll his save first. Oh wait, I did, right? No.
Yeah, you already said. Yeah, you already rolled it. It was a 13.
13. No. All right. 8d10.
No, 10d8.
Oops, 10d8.
It's even worse.
10d8. 10d8. If it's over a 40, he's gone.
Oh my
Holy
god! Oh my god!
shit.
39.
Holy hell.
39.
He lived to tell another tale.
Now,
Well,
just
no, he
for
is
fun, let's see what his roll would have been. Iwi would have rolled an 18, which would have not been enough. So maybe you made the right call, Joe. All right, so Iwi is back to dying. And his
Not
soul
again.
is tethered to the prince, which triggers some things. Now, you know what's great about Iwi being super low health? That means that the Prince of Frost and Darkness only received super low regenerative properties of that attack. You can't earn back what you don't have. Wow, that was interesting. Okay, alright, Iwi, you are back to being dead. Dude, I should start doing like a level of exhaustion every time somebody goes down. Boring? It is your turn.
All right. What are we thinking? Echo. Bori has primarily attack stuff at this current moment. He can't really buff anybody.
That's okay. You're doing great.
He's hurting.
Oh,
He doesn't know what to do. His friends
No.
are dying.
No. No. You can do it. I can believe in you.
Do what?
I don't know. But whatever it is, you can do it.
Do you have anything that can help Calcut make this roll?
Yeah, can you?
Mm.
Can
It's not a saving throw, so Bori can't do anything with it.
Have you guys seen the meme on Instagram with all of like the wizards in the circle and they're like conjuring something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that should be Alu and Bori around Calcut, and they're trying to like
Mm,
hype her up.
yeah.
Maybe-
Can we give Calcut like super advantage?
Yeah, triple advantage.
Yeah. No.
Well, I'm open to the
No.
argument, but like, what would you do?
Just really hype her up. Be like, you can do
Bori
it.
doesn't know anything about the ritual. He wasn't informed of it at all, so he wouldn't be able to help.
I mean, he attacked. He
Gotta pick an
protected.
action, Bori, or no action.
Yeah. Bori will just stand here, hold it in a. You know what? Bori will hold action, choke
Okay, what's the condition?
on the prince. Whenever the storm drops,
Cool.
Bori will
Okay.
choke the Prince of Frost and Darkness.
That's a good idea. 39. One below Instagib.
I see I came back at the perfect time.
Yeah.
Oh
39.
Oh my god. What?
It
What
was-
tarnation?
Yeah, that's fate. Joe has just decided to hold action choke for when the storm drops.
Oh, that's cool.
Otherwise, he's not willing to risk the retaliation.
Dude, 39. 9.
Yeah,
Now you just have to pass your save, Calcut.
that's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Bori can't help on ability checks. He doesn't have anything for that.
All right. Mogra is up. She's got 1 HP. All right.
She started in the circle.
She does not
So
have
true.
1 HP.
So true, Betsy.
She is sleepy. There is no way she can not.
Yeah, that's not.
It's not possible. She reaches out for Calcut and then just the chilly willies.
Not the chilly willies. Although, I
Baptiste.
bet Calcut, if she makes
Mhm.
it through this, she's gonna remember this moment for the rest of her life. She's like, remember when you were on your knees? You reached out for help, but you were too weak. I
Whoa.
remember.
Whoa. Damn.
Oh,
I'm just saying,
yeah.
Calcut got bullied for a long time.
Did she though? Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Baptiste Scanaleon is going to make a save. He's starting in the
boy.
suck.
Not the suck.
Or wait, so the Storm Aura, it's make the save or take damage, right? Is there
yes.
a potentiality for Mogra to save?
Oh shit! You know what? There is. Sorry, nobody's just fucking made the save. I forgot about that. I'm glad that you reminded me
You
about
know,
that.
she does have a
Yeah.
teeny tiny chance.
Yeah,
Okay,
a chance
what
is
do
a chance.
Chances. You know what? Actually, that's a good call. You're right.
Save or suck. Props to Joe.
Save or suck. Save or suck, Mogra.
All right. All
Save or
right. So
suck.
that
19.
is a con.
I don't
Can
think
you
it
do
matters.
it? Can you do it, Mogra? Can you do it?
There's the chance.
Come on, Mogra.
Fuck!
Damn.
Mogra!
Come on.
Her will to live is low.
Nah.
Mogra, a 4?
I'm cold.
I guess to be fair, she's not wearing much, and she does live in the desert. Like,
Yeah. Everybody was kung fu lightning. Just kidding. It's Baptiste's turn.
all right, Baptiste, believe in you. Holy crap!
You gotta do them fire claws.
My
It's suck
guy.
time. Suck time. That's not good. Fuck, this is his last legendary resistance, but I think it's appropriate that he probably uses it.
It is. It is appropriate.
Agreed.
Suck time.
All right.
What a way to say that.
It sucked time. The Baptiste could try to break the prince's grip in a contested strength check test, possible. That's an option he could try to do, or he could try to attack again. It's probably going to incur some wrath, but he could probably take it. He's probably the best looking out of all you guys because he wasn't actively getting ripped apart.
That's good.
What do you guys want him to do? Attack, try to intervene, do something else, try to support Mogra. Got a couple options here.
Let's see.
I mean, bro is missing some limbs. I don't know how strong he's gonna be.
True.
I feel like he would be a little bit more useful.
Alive.
Yeah.
I'd say you said Iwi's in Prince's grip, right? And you said that he could potentially try and rip him out.
Yeah, like
I'd say
he's holding on to him. Mind Witch is in the process of like they haven't contested yet, but yes.
I'd say have Baptiste go over trying to help Mind Witch. That way Mind Witch has advantage. That's my vote.
Not
Okay.
bad.
He could try to either strike the prince to get him to release, or just play tug of war and hope Iwi doesn't get torn in two.
It sounds way too funny to not try tug of war. I'm sorry, that's awful, but
Or he could swap out with the Mind Witch.
Like the idea of passing Iwi around like a football.
That was not the analogy I was gonna go for, but okay.
I see this as a fumble.
He will
When you
give the Mind Witch advantage.
when you said the shroud has the strength of like one of your 8-year-olds, I'm now envisioning the shrouds that I raise all are just angry little shadow 8-year-olds.
Terrible.
Yes.
I know, it's terrible. Get them, my children. Oh, it's such a good visual. It's awful, but it's so good.
Pretty good. All right. The lineup. I don't know where the lineup got written down last time. I had it. I lost it. Here it is. Okay. We lost some shrouds since then, but everyone's still up and lively. Priest.
You know what? It's good news. Mogra isn't up and lively anymore.
Yes.
She caught
Well,
the dead.
she still makes saves, so she's still on the lineup. Just like
no.
Iwi was on the lineup whenever
Okay,
whenever
actually,
he
yeah,
was
you're
making
right.
saves.
Holy crap. You know what would be really funny? If Yui gets hit by lightning, technically, I think the prince would also get hit by his own lightning.
No, but because I'm not doing that for you, because
That's true.
it's not a damage transfer.
Oh, you said that. That's a good point. But
Because I didn't apply that to you in Calcut when you were
No,
in the
that's
same
true.
space.
you're right.
But yeah, I mean, realistically, if lightning struck down, you all would get shocked every time. Yeah. It'd be like some Looney Tunes thing, like some Bugs Bunny
the
shit.
The visual just got so much better for me.
It's a tiny lightning bolt for a tiny Iwi. All right. So the shrouds have been replaced with the priests. Well, it's shroud, priest, and everybody else.
Yep. So true.
I'm gonna have Sharkbait roll. No, I'm gonna have Joe roll this one. Joe, roll the
Yo,
pain.
let's
1d13.
go, Joe. Roll a 1. Or roll a 12. I wanted to hit the bonfire so badly.
All right. 1d13. Here we go. 10.
Ah! What was
No.
10 again?
No.
Hold on,
What
was
is
10 again?
10?
Dude, the game hates you.
That is you. Evaporated. He just gets Thanos. Yui, why do the gods hate you so much?
Dude, why is this
Bro
in
just literally
character for
went
Iwi?
to go home to see his wife. And the stuff. Holy crap! He just can't catch a break. Okay, can it be a little tiny lightning bolt?
It's a little tiny lightning bolt.
Let's go. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so much. It's terrible. I shouldn't laugh, but it's
It's pretty
the
funny.
funniest shit right now.
It's pretty funny.
Never tell me
Oh.
the odds of that happening.
Holy crap, you.
Iwi has
I
failed.
can't do anything for you. I literally. You can't make this up.
2 saving throws. He has instantly failed. Right?
Whoa.
Because you take the... Well, actually,
No,
time out. Maybe
It's
not.
if it's a
maybe
melee
not.
attack.
So it's not a
if it's
melee
a-
attack, so it's just 1, right?
You're right.
This one.
Just a
Yep.
little lightning bolt.
But he will immediately get another one at the start of his turn because of aura.
Ah, yes. Aura.
Yeah.
Well, he's not been affected by aura because he's got something going on.
Oh, he's got
currently.
the
He's
fire
glowing.
stuff.
But if he does have to make a saving throw, that's for sure,
Bro probably tastes like ozone.
bro.
Feel sorry for his wife after all of this.
Yeah,
Just
you don't even know.
all I'm
Alright.
saying is, if they do happen to have a child, he's probably gonna come out with superpowers.
Hey.
All I'm saying.
All right, that's 1 and 1. Woo!
The prince is over here like, my son.
My... Echo, you're up.
You didn't clean your room.
That's bad.
Smites him.
That is truly insane that
There are-
happened.
There are very special things going on right now. The
Echo, do
tiniest
you have a
light bulb.
healing word?
I have 1 more cure wounds, and that's it, and then I'm out. But I can slap this bad boy with 1 more cure wounds, but he better not die again.
Hold on. Actually, you know what? One of those hobgoblins up there rolled a really good religion check. I'm just gonna bank on the fact that they have a healing word.
They don't. They only had 1. They
Right.
used it.
Yeah, so
What?
I think I'm gonna
Right harder.
slap. I feel like if Iwi, like, because of his weird like fiery glowy stuff, like if he perishes, it's gonna be Jover. Like I just feel that way in my heart of hearts.
I don't know.
You think he's just a walking nuke?
Yeah, I just have a bad feeling about
You
letting
know,
Iwi
that's super valid. You got me there.
Now, that being said, I could also save it in case a different important NPC goes down. Like
Mogra.
yeah,
The Mind
yeah.
Witch.
The Mind Witch would be really bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Orin, but I've stashed him away in my back pocket, so
yeah,
he's
you
he'll be
did.
fine.
You really just told them to go roast marshmallows down there.
Told him to go
Brother,
away.
let me handle it.
Holy crap! Oh my goodness.
So, do we want to use this last healing word? Or not healing word, cure wounds.
It's like definitely yes, but
Okay, I'll do that.
The question is, do you want to use it on Iwi?
Yes. He's the only one who's been like dying consistently.
Boger's currently
I don't
down.
know.
Iwi's currently
Moger's been
down.
dying before it was cool.
That is true.
Everyone
have-
else except for Calcut and Scanleon are one bad roll away from death. That's
true.
that's the lineup. People are dying. People are unconscious.
Whose life do we value the most? I just feel like bad things are gonna happen if Uwe dies, but I don't know.
Fair.
There's been a lot of lore rolls that I've missed because I've been exhausted for this fight, so
True.
I don't know.
It's your call.
Yeah.
I
Does-
like how they're both within arm's reach of each other too. Like,
Does the Prince of Frost and Darkness look like sad, like a little bruised and battered?
does he look sad?
Yeah,
Oh.
he's definitely been bloodied for a bit. He's starting to look a little worse for wear.
I could grip it and rip it and try and attack him.
What?
Excuse me.
I could grip it and rip it and try and attack him. I said what I said.
I totally hated that. No.
Yeah. I don't think you should. For fear of just getting skewered.
Well, maybe I'll heal Iwi. Well, actually, look, hang on. Why don't I see how his saving throws go, and then we'll decide.
Do you want to hold action to do that?
Sure, yeah, I'll...
You run up here and you just like you've got hands on both. You're like,
Yeah, I'll hold action to slap him with Cure Wounds if he looks like he's not gonna live. Is that a good description for you, GM?
I think that's perfect.
If I see the light fading from his tiny eyes, I'm gonna...
yeah, he's still tiny.
From his baby eye.
No. Holy crap.
This is incredible. I don't know what to make of this anymore. Mind Witch is gonna roll a save or suck. Wow. A 3 on the die.
Sucked.
It's a brand new turn though.
People, upgrades.
Hello. There we go. 13. He is going to take half of that. Oh.
Nice.
But he's about to enter the single digits. He's one away from single digits. And you know what? I think this is what I think he might do, Joe. Let me know what you think. I think he would try to do a contested strength check, and if he wins, he'd throw Iwi back.
Like it.
He's still under Featherfall.
Mm-hmm. He is indeed.
Oh yeah, he never touched the ground.
So the real question is, can he go toe to toe with the prince in a save match?
Mine, which has advantage because of Baptiste.
He does.
Will that
All right.
The world may never know.
We're about to find out.
An 11 with advantage. Not a nat 1. He does not break all of his fingers, and they freeze and they snap off. That would be a bad day. All right.
A 7 with advantage. So did Calcut.
This is anybody's game, people. No, it's not.
The prince is like, oh.
Oh.
Get out.
Oh,
Imagine the story we would tell, though. Yeah, we were just football passing Yui around.
He was just dead. Like...
Holy
Orin?
crap.
Orin's up. Shall he take some shots? Blind shots? What are you thinking for Orin?
He could take shots, sure. Go for it. Go for it, buddy.
Just yells
Drop,
down,
drop.
Orin, do you know any restoration?
Yes!
Please.
Oops. Did not mean to do that.
I'm just saying.
What was his
Does he
initiative?
actually know restoration?
He knows stuff. It's really risky for him to use all his spells that he knows. So he had a not 8. I'm just going to make this 18. I don't know what it was, but I accidentally... Because Anvizal's up next, right?
Yep.
So he's above Anvizal, so that should be fine. It's this bandage on my thumb making me click wrong buttons. Sorry.
I feel it. About them clinky clacks.
27 all.
27. All in, baby. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Can't believe you just Hail Married that.
Incredible.
That's crazy.
Boom, boom, boom. One got through and stabs the prince. You can
Or
see
it's
the
just
arrow
doing
is
his-
sticking right here.
His best artillery, like, reenactment.
That's not bad. All right.
In their bed.
Anvizal, you are up, my guy.
All right. First, I'm starting my turn in the Chili Willies. So,
No, that's bad.
indeed, GM.
Well, does your mage mech give you anything on con saves? I think it's only
let me-
strength. I can't remember.
Gives me AC. It is strength. Yeah, there's nothing specifically listed about cold. It'd be cool if it came with like. I think that might have been the V4, might have been the Mark IV version that came with built-in air conditioning.
Ah, yes. Climate control.
Exactly.
Climate control.
It's a con save, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that is definitely not it. So I would take the average is 10, right?
Yeah, we can do dice or a 3d10.
Average.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my movement. My goal is going to be basically sacrificing my reaction to help Calcut, and I'm gonna try and drag them out of the storm.
Okay,
both
that's good.
Mogra and Calcut would be the goal.
Okay. All
So
right.
I try and like shift Calcut back to here. I'd literally just pick her up, move her back slightly, and then I would drag Mogra out to here. That should be out. And then I would stand guard probably here. Or in front of Calcut would be the intention.
All that makes sense. Roll me an athletics, and we'll
I'll do
see
my darndest.
how well you do all of this.
I can certainly try. 20.
You get them
Oh my
both.
God.
You get them both.
I almost rolled a net 20. Oh
Bro,
my god.
you just channeled your inner hobgoblin man and
I think
do it in this rare display of strength. You just pick up Mogra in one arm, like you just were visualizing like all the silverware and cups and dinner plates at Calcut's house.
Straining Bane's bold. Wife!
Yeah. You curl your arm around Calcut and lift her up. She's like, "What's going on?" And you just
Focus on the chanting. You know what? Here's how I would sacrifice my reaction to help Calcut with this. I'm going to chant the words that she needs to say for the spell.
Okay. That sounds pretty beneficial.
My history is dummy, and apparently I know things that I shouldn't. Always. It's really uncanny. How
Roll
good I
me
keep rolling.
an Arcana check.
I will
No,
happily.
roll me a history check.
I will do that even happily.
You've read the
happier.
book she's reading from.
Were there any runes in that book? No.
The ones that you guys drew, yeah. And so just roll
Let's
me
go.
a history check.
No.
Not bad.
Not bad. Roll
Roll me a d4.
Oh, happily. It's gonna be a 1.
Okay.
Ah! I just realized what that is. Maybe.
You did.
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
That's gonna be my go. It's just lifting, apparently.
Lifting. Dude, it's great. All right.
I just yell over to the priest like, What do you have left?
And you know what? That's a fair question. It's their go. Let me see if they have anything that can help out here.
Do something!
Please.
It could... Let's see. It could incite some allies. I don't know if that's the effect that you want, but...
Well...
Wait, hold on. What does inciting allies do?
More
Up to
lightning
3
rods?
allies within 60 feet of the hobgoblin could move up to half
No!
speed and make it a weapon attack.
No.
Can you pray harder?
No!
Ask for your allowance for next week. Take a loan. Do it. Mogra is going to literally die if you don't do something.
She might.
Why are you so useless?
At least this. Drag some of your friends over here. Ideally the ones that aren't emaciated.
They can do that.
Hell yeah. You know what? If they both incite each other... No. They can move and then incite to keep carrying. No. Come on, little buddies. Drag them over. Holy crap. You know...
Dude, that's pretty funny. They'll action dash. Oh,
Yeah!
it's cold! It's cold!
Oh, let's go!
We've got
Holy-
more lightning spawn!
I just realized we're literally doing the Imperial Guard tactic. We're building a wall of bodies in front of Mogra.
Yes. So just for the players, their role here has reduced the effects of the storm on exhaustion levels by half.
That's so good.
So that's
That's
what
so
they've been praying and doing, is keeping you guys from rolling more exhaustion saves.
Yeah.
My thanks
I know
to
it
the
seems
Eternal
like they're
Flame.
not doing anything, but that was their thing that they could do. They also had a healing word each, and if they roll high on certain other things could happen, the
That's
prayers that they're praying might come true. We now come to Calcut.
Please.
Okay, by the gods,
Okay.
please.
One at a time.
Yeah.
No.
And
No.
I have taken into consideration the things that you have done, and that has changed just a few things. So, shall we roll?
Yes.
We're going to roll them one at a time, because I like this new way.
I'm not sorry. It's really... Okay, please.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
please. You literally just... Okay, please. You're gonna roll a 15. You're gonna roll a 15. You're
The
gonna roll a
DC
15.
has been lowered to 10. That's what that roll that you did
Oh my
was.
god!
Are you ready? She's got a
Do
plus 5.
Do
The
it!
DC is 10. Oh,
Alright.
All right.
God.
So
Okay.
we are in a precarious spot right now. The Prince of Frost and Darkness is about to go. Technically, Iwi is not dead at the time of the storm dropping. He is making saving throws. He is not dead. So let me go in my little decision, my little alternate ending tree here, and figure out what that means.
I think the priests are my favorite in terms of their reactions to the storm. It's cold!
It's cool.
It's so good.
All right.
Oh, Calcut.
All right. Let me think of how I wanna do this. So, Calcut has been chanting this whole time, and I'm going to get into what that chanting is. You guys had nicely teed up a reaction to happen once the storm dropped. Brother Scanleon was going to go do his thing at the end of it. So just for context, the swirling vortex comes to a halt. I'll remove it from the map layer because... Oof.
Oh. Whoa!
Only...
I hadn't realized I set Calcut on the edge of a cliff.
I didn't either.
She's been working out those leg muscles the past 5 years in Fey time.
You guys have been pushed to the brink. Only the ragged breathing and the pained moans from the wounded could be heard, carried on the faded wing. As the storm cleared, the prince could clearly be seen, no longer obscured by frost and sleet. A blue, faceless form with a rope dangling from its shoulder. Moving like the wind, Baptiste Scanleon charged, his body wreathed in flame. Flaming arcs began to lash out at the dwindling distance between the pair as they disappeared into a scintillating light so bright it burned your retinas even through closed eyes. A thunderous, pained roar emitted as the snow around you evaporates and torrents of melted water begin rushing all around you. And that's when you hear Iwi screaming too. His body, now ghastly translucent, begins convulsing, unconscious in the grip of the Prince of Frost and Darkness. His skin and clothing begin to ignite. The flames subsided, and the Prince of Frost and Darkness remains, but gravely wounded, unable to move. Motes of fire and light begin emerging through the cracks all over his frosted form. Calcut steps forward into the swirling nexus of raw energy, her voice trembling with both resolve and sorrow as she begins. By the blood that binds us, in the names etched in the stones of time, I call upon the warriors and the keepers of our legacy. I call upon the long-forgotten echoes of our past. I am the tip of the spear, and I stand upon the legacy of spilt blood and a birthright of shattered bodies in my wake. As rock splinter shaft, the steadfast shield, stand with me. Arklock Bloodfang, the Rune Walker, guide my hand. Heroes and villains of the past, I call upon them now. Prince of Frost and Darkness, by these runes I bind you to this ring. May your rage be contained. May your power be confined. And may you never forget your hate, for it belongs to me. In the name of our families lost, once 12 sundered, once 6 divided, now 1 Khaldun, I seal you now with the promise that a new sun will rise on the long winter night, the dawn captured in the facets of this jeweled ring and the folds of destiny. And she just opens her arms and stretches out, looking towards the tear in the material realm, opening up into the spirit continuum itself above the prince. In Calgully, there is a death beyond death. A final service to Khaldun. Champions of old, there is a fire in you. The Meldy Ha will not hold you no longer. I command thee, arise! Then it happens. I lose my place. No, I'm just kidding. The storm has stopped. And as Calcut is driving home the final incantation to both stop the storm and seal the prince, you guys see Iwi is no longer the man that you knew him to be, but is silhouetted in pure light. You've never seen him like this before. This is what Iwi looks like right now.
Nope, definitely haven't seen him like that. And
Nope.
Yep.
Beautiful.
It's
Iwi
so
opens his eyes. He's definitely got some stuff going on. Who is Iwi? Who is he? This guy is tagged along this whole time. He's not dead, so I will go with this ending. He opens his eyes as the grip from the prince and the frost and darkness releases him. He is glowing in an otherworldly light. But a booming shockwave rent outwards from the land at the conclusion of Calcut's spell, her incantation. It launches ice and debris cascading into the air. Snowdrifts tumble around the cliffs around you, and a howling wind begins to rip past you. In the distance, you all can see pale forms on the horizon, closing in all around you. As those forms draw near, you see that all manner of ghosts are swept past you, sucked into the tear in space and time above the Prince of Frost and Darkness, sucked home to the spirit continuum, to the Meldy Ha, from whence they came. Iwi begins to be pulled towards that singularity. He realizes that he's also being pulled in slowly. He looks down at his arms and he looks at all of you. It seems that he has remembered something critical about himself. Something has happened between the priest's prayers and the events that have, I guess, played out. He whispers to you all. His voice is firm, yet comforting. Looking at his translucent and glowing hands, you can feel the warmth radiating from him. I am the sun. The Prince of Warmth. The Prince of the Sun. And he turns and he looks through his hand. Yet I am a ghost. The memories return. The portal split my body and my soul. The one from long ago. My regrets have kept me here. It makes sense now. And my body, perverted by death, cold, and darkness. And he looks to the Prince of Frost and Darkness, the faceless body that has chased him around this world for a long time. My body, it longs to rest. It longs to return home. This whole time, I've been fighting to find Silavana. I've been fighting to keep her away from the prince. And he looks at you, Bori, holding the alpaca flower, and he gestures to it as he's slowly being sucked into this portal. I am no longer worthy to seek the treasure that lies at the beacon's end from the alpaca bloom. All this time I was running. I didn't know what I was running from, but I was running from myself. My body, my soul, they have been separated. It has been like this for some time, I fear. And he looks at you, Anvizal. It's pulling me in. I have little time. Trap me within the ring. Trap me with the Prince of Frost and Darkness, lest his soul be absorbed back into the spirit continuum. If that happens, he may return. He exists as a perversion of power from the Raven Queen and the spirit continuum. If you absorb me, the soul of the Prince of Frost and Darkness, I am the soul of the Prince of the Sun. We are one and the same. The only way I can protect my wife, it seems, is to protect her from myself.
This union will be final. I trust your words and your resolve. Rest well, friend.
That's when your left hand starts pulsating with energy. Anvizal, the bandaged eye on your palm pulses with power.
Oh dear.
Harness the complete power of the prince and seal him in the ring, or gain a first among white commanders. His shadow is free for now. What path will you walk?
If you would allow it, GM, I'd like to just kind of mid-sentence and like hold my hand out as it's kind of convulsing. I'm gonna punch it square in the eye and just yell, "Wife!
Wife! So, dude, you just start punching this eyeball in your hand, and like every time you punch it, you just see this visage of a skull with green eyes wearing a crown pop up in your mind, and you don't care. You just keep punching it, and like it's yelling at you in your head. You could save his shadow. After all, this is Calgully. There is an undeath after death. You know, perverting what Calgut had said. A final service to Caladoon. A final service to you. Do you take control of it, or do you let him pass into the breach?
Do not preach to me my ancestors' words. I wrote them. Yeah.
What's the say, Anvizal?
My say is we put him into the ring. That was my vow. And Anvizal's not the type of man to go back on a vow.
Wife.
Ring it is. For a brief moment, your vision inverts. Light becomes dark. Dark becomes light. Then, pure darkness. As your vision returns, you see something. Everyone else sees something. Anvizal, as you look at Iwi's form, as it's slowly being torn between the singularity of the spirit continuum and Calcut holding on to her ring hand with both hands, you see his soul wavering back and forth. The ring, the spirit continuum, the ring. And then you see it like in like a different dimension, in like a shadow dimension, like lean towards you. And for a brief second, this bright vision of Iwi is replaced with a much darker, sinister, shadowy version of Iwi under your control. But then you see that vision begin smoking away just as quickly as it appeared. And then Iwi is no more. And the ring glows with power. The prince has not been dismissed yet, but that's when Calcutt's incantation finally completes. And as she rang out the call, "Arise," you feel a rumbling, and then you see them. Also, roll me a Fate 20, Anvizal.
I'm gonna try. 10.
The ghosts of hobgoblins streaming out of the spirit continuum, out of the Meldy Ha itself, land around you, dropping in combat armor of many different eras along time. You see powerful figures in the distance guiding them. Everybody roll me a perception check, including Calcutt.
Good.
Would have been so good, but that's a 13
Oh, 17, baby.
Ooh,
Ori.
18. So, Echo, do you have advantage or disadvantage?
disadvantage because I'm exhausted.
Oh, it's such
Nice.
a tired boy.
So no one else but Anvizal sees it, interestingly enough. Anvizal, you don't know for sure, but you see one of the hobgoblins in the back, like in the Meldy Ha, commanding the troops as these ghost soldiers are pouring through from the Meldy Ha. You see a picture of a hobgoblin that you've seen in a portrait in the Calcutt estate.
Holy crap.
It's him.
Lock.
Azrock?
It's Azrock Splintershaft.
That's probably what he says out loud. Azrock?
And you just see him there, standing intimidating, arms crossed, soldiers of all walks in life streaming past him, running, charging for the Prince of Frost and Darkness. They charge as one, vaulting high into the air and grappling with the prince. They are thrown off by the sheer power that he has, but the multitude of the ethereal army slowly overwhelms the cold prince. The hobgoblin spirits melt together, forming a pair of shadowy ethereal hands that Calcutt is controlling. As she brings him closer to her, with these giant hands made of the spirits of soldiers lost and spent, serving their final service to Khaldun. He is brought to her. She attempts to bring her hand forward, ring pointed at the restrained prince, but he is wrestling free. What do? Who's nearer? Anvizal, you're nearer. How do you jump in?
I've got advantage on strength.
Yes, you do, dude. You've got the mech mage, dude. Let her rip. Don't roll a double one.
Roll a double one. I'll do my best. That's gonna be Do you want me to do a strength save?
Do a whatever,
Athletics.
a strength, whatever you have advantage on. Whatever the mech does for you.
Let me double check here. I'll just do a strength save. They're the same, so it's fine.
21. Woo!
21. Yeah, 21.
Nice. So just with your enhanced rune mech armor, you grab her arm and you stabilize it, and you lock up. You pull her into one side. You're both pointing this ring, and you can just feel the power being channeled through this ring. It's wild.
It's really cool.
She points it at the restrained prince, and she begins chanting, and everything goes white. and then it fades. The ringing in your ears stops as the final words of Baptiste Scanaleon echo through your ears. The fire only takes. The Khaldun soldiers, they lost my place. Yeah. They start dissipating. Their final looks in this second service to Calgully. Looks of relief, looks of peace, looks of hope. And they look at you all. And they nod one time as they disappear from this life and the next forever. And with that, I put a red X on 3 characters.
Yay! I think.
Goodbye, old friends. and crazy old man.
He was crazy. Do you want to see what his
Basic,
fire
yeah.
only takes ability was? His special
Yeah,
ability
I
that I was
do.
holding on to?
Oh.
The one and done.
Whoa.
He
That's
had a lot of
really
hit points,
cool.
too.
Yeah, we kept him pretty fresh. Real pristine, Scanleon.
I remembered halfway through that fight. I'm like, oh shit, that's what his ability was. Spend hit points.
Yeah. He luckily had enough hit points left to finish the Prince. Otherwise, that would have been an interesting... Prince had 122 hit points left.
Ooh.
Hmm.
But you guys brought the fire.
And the fire only takes.
And the fire only takes. The wind is gone. Everyone is reeling, but alive. You guys can patch Mogra up,
Yeah?
or
Right
you can
now.
choose to let her die.
No, I'm gonna stop cure wounds.
And take the opportunity for Calca to rub it in her face for the rest of her life? Hardly.
Never. Nice. You can use cure wounds on her. That'll get her back up. Roll your cure wounds.
It's gonna be 9 healing.
That's really good.
Bro.
You rolled max.
Let's go.
Why can't you do that for us?
Nice. Mogra comes back up, and she's just looking around like, holy crap, we did it. And then she looks at the ring and instantly goes over to the ring and starts casting an incantation on the ring, saying, we need to control the power. We need to stabilize it. This is my role. And you can see the ring was actually already beginning to heat up in Calcut's hand.
Yep.
And as she's putting her hand on it, doing the thing that is in her blood, the ring hopefully begins to stabilize. Let's just make sure it's not anything too bad. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I was literally raised for this.
You know, Mocha does deliver on her deliverables, so we'll give her that. And locked
is.
away in the ring of, what did I freaking call it, man? The ring
Hold
of
on.
Twilight Glacial Bloom. You know that you have a friend in there who gave up everything.
Yeah.
In the hopes that one day his wife, wherever she is, would be safe. Now, I won't be surprised if you guys are like, I don't get the lore, I don't remember, because that's fine. Because a lot of this was shared in session 1, and I kind of alluded to it in Iwi's first Death Flag speech, but I can regale some lore before break if you guys have questions about Iwi and his role and everything.
I remember him. I
You remember?
remember.
You remember his
Yeah, I remember.
origins?
Yeah.
That's spicy.
What's up with that guy?
Iwi's been a ghost this whole time.
Mm.
Oh, good.
When his wife Sylvana was on the run from this Fae, this Prince of the Sun that was pursuing her, trying to get her to stay into the Feywild, she took a risk and went through a portal, which you never know what happens when you go through portals. Sometimes you die, sometimes you just get stretched across 3 dimensions while not being dead. You know, all kinds of stuff happens. And she made it through. And that's when she met Iwi, who washed up beside her on the shores of Lake Kansini, and that's their fated meet. Is that she fished him out of the waters, and to his murky knowledge, he was some sailor in a past life, but he didn't really know his past, and no one really asked him about his past a lot. And his life basically started when she saved him, but ever since then, they have been chased by this entity. And this entity was his body, this archfae's body, which was rended from its soul when it passed through the same portal that she went into. His soul lived on and started and had its own identity. You know, it's like this dissociative identity. And so they're running from him. He doesn't know that they're running from him. And his body has just been trying to catch up with his ghost, which has all of these regrets in life. He just doesn't know them. And these fire priests have some skin in that game. They're always seeking out to crack the can on fire deities. So but yeah, so he finally, through some prayers from the fire priests, remembered his identity and realized that he could never protect his wife in the way that he would want to protect her, because he can't protect her from himself now that he knows that he is what she had been running from this whole time, even though that the him that she knows is not his body. His soul is still belongs to his body. And so, yeah, he made the decision saying, put me in the ring, because if I go back to the spirit continuum, I might come back.
That is rough.
Everybody always fulfills their arcs in Rodinia, just never how they want.
Yep.
Will be remembered.
That is so sad.
And now it's our job to go find his wife and finish what he started.
It's up to you guys, man.
Bori definitely will want to.
And with that, we break.
Thank goodness.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just like, I did good. I'm just shaking.
I'm gonna go process all that.
Yep.
Brain hurty.
Nice. All right, guys. Good work. It was long, but you guys did it. You guys lost a lot of people, but all of your characters lived. Hello. You like that incantation? I had a lot of fun writing it. Yeah. That's the Splinter Shaft ult. Opening the spirit continuum. Two of them lived. These weird fire people lived. 10 turns of madness, man. Hope it wasn't too much of a suck. I had a lot of fun doing it. Hey, Joe. Dude, I loved when you told that eye to shove it. That was really cool. You get an inspiration point for that because that was happening. It was pretty cool. Yeah, I have some ideas, but yeah. Send it to me. I have some lore ideas that might make this kind of interesting. So Jor, wow. You're not Jor, you're Joe. Joe, you're the lore master. Did you have any suspicions of Iwi being a ghost? Ooh. Mm-hmm. Wife. I see. No. Like no one's really actually ever gone and be like, hey man. Basically, yeah, his ghost. I mean, he was such a powerful archfey that he just was pretty material. I hope that wasn't too silly, but I thought it was a cool plot twist. Going 6 cents on y'all. I see dead people. What? So I'm gonna finish eating some snackies, and then we'll bring it back. You're so foreign. This is your time. GM's eating. No. What's the prank? Oh no! Rival company! That's pretty funny. Uh, okay, so if I understand correctly, Joe and Sharkbait want to end it early. Joe wants to end it now. Sharkbait is a question mark on when she wants to end it early. And Alu probably content on continuing to play. This is y'all's time. So, what do you guys want to do or not do? Both. Like, what are the things that you guys are worried about missing out on by not playing tonight? Because, because of how you guys are feeling. That's more a Joe and Sharkbait question. That's essentially what I'm referring to. Was it role play or just okay? Mr. Jammin'. Okay. All right. Well then. So you guys have leveled up. There's that. All right. Well, let's go ahead and bring it back from the break screen, and we will let them know that we are tired, and we'll do some outros, and we'll pick things up next sesh. All right. We're back, but we're tired, so we're gonna go. So, who was I? I was TwoHands, although that title almost changed today with a really sharp Santoku knife. But I still hold the title. Still got him. Asterisk.
TwoHands the real TwoHands.
Who was I playing with today?
Hello everyone, I go by Aludriea Luna. It will probably be nighttime every now and again, so I can hold that title. I was playing Anvizol Erlenor this fine evening. Tough decisions were made. Tough decisions were realized. We stand united.
Hey.
And I'm Joe. I played Bori Krios. Did not strain himself to death, but
You almost.
Thank you for joining all of us on this wild ride.
Hello, I'm Sharkbait, and if you put me in a bowl of sharks, I would probably be Sharkbait. So my title also still stands. And I was playing Echo, who, now that the storm is gone, you all can smell much clearer. So you're welcome.
Thanks.
Damn it.
I hate it.
Hey.
To the fire.
I can't wait.